Hello everybody and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, where we are landing this monstrosity on Minmus. And we're going to be arresting our momentum here relatively soon, at I don't know, maybe 500 meters actually. We were able to arrest it very quickly before. So let's just go ahead and drop on down. 600 and here's 500. So let's go ahead and bleed off some speed. Okay, I'm going to go to surface retrograde. We're going to just try to bleed off some horizontal speed here. Okay, we're going a little bit this way. Okay, let's go ahead and detach that. And we'll go ahead and land with our sky crane. And that should impact and destroy. But we'll just... Ooh, look at that. Nice. We'll just very, very slowly here touch down with this guy. Too much power? Still too much power. Okay. Gorgeous. And off goes the sky crane. And we have landed. Perfect. Well, the sky crane will... I don't know, maybe it'll escape. It very well might escape, actually. I'm going to go ahead and turn this guy right here to SAS only, as well as this guy to SAS only. We do not need any additional assistance at this point. So let's just go ahead and turn off our brakes and see about heading over to our base, which is only 600 meters away. That was really solid, that landing. I like it a lot. Turning is always the most dangerous portion of this. But there we go. We are now turned. And let's go ahead and very gently accelerate. Ooh, that was a little bit too not gently. Let's take it up to 2 meters per second, and then let's go up to 3. I had these going over the surface at 5 meters per second before, off camera. That might be a little bit overkill, but we'll see. So then we'll just need to attach this guy in. And then the only thing we'll need to fulfill our contract is the monopropellant, right? And we can have a monopropellant, not really a monopropellant wing, but I mean, we're going to need mining tech sooner rather than later, which was kind of the point of doing this right now, was so that we could buy time to put a mining module and a fuel tanking module there. And then we're going to need a tanking rover, which is going to be a little different from a tanking module, right? I think, anyway. Maybe we'll just detach our tank module and run that straight up to the rocket. We'll have to see. Eight, 9, there's 4 meters per second. And let's just bring this up to around 5, and then we'll start braking pretty much immediately, because we're getting very close here. We're about halfway there right now. And if it took us half the distance to accelerate, well, it's probably going to take about half the distance to decelerate too, right? So we'll start braking very, very soon. And then the question is, where do we want to attach this? Do we want to attach this directly to the science module? And then leave a separate stack, if you will, for the monopropellant and the fuel? Or do we want to call this its own stack? I don't know. We'll have to see. But I'm going to start decelerating now, because we are starting to get pretty close to this thing. Yeah, I'm definitely decelerating. I mean, technically, we could be doing that, but that just feels so risky to do. I'm hoping as we add more modules to this, it'll stabilize, because you see the way it's, like, waggling? I'm not a big fan of that. Oh, brake, brake. Okay, we've actually turned in such a way that we'll clear it, which is fine. Okay. We're down to 1 meter per second. Yeah, I overshot a little bit here, but we need to attach this guy in. And I think we'll give it its own stack, realistically. Whoa. There we go. Gravity is so low here, it makes things a little bit awkward. But we'll just attach this in over here, and then we'll do the fuel over here. We're going to need to do a, like, mining tanker, like, a mining tank type thing. Well, not a mining tank, a mining module, followed by a, just trying to line this up at the same time, followed by a actual fuel storage module, right? So that way we can just detach the fuel storage module and use it as a rover to refuel any future flights. So we'll go ahead and set this guy as our target. We'll control from this docking port, which is going to make things awkward. Are we too high? I think we're too high. But that's okay. We can fix this. Oh, no. Just had to wait for it to bounce. Excellent. Well, there we go. There's our science module and our habitation module on here. And now both of our pilots are here, which is potentially an issue. We may need to land a drone flight here with the intention of taking it back. A possibility. But for right now, let's just jump back to the Space Center and investigate if we have enough science to do what we need to do. I don't think we do, and more importantly, is funding. That's the big issue right now, right? So what we need to do is we need to get, what was it under? I forget which of these it was actually under. I think it was down here? Yeah, the Convertatron and the mining excavator, along with the holding tanks. So this is what we need. We need 550 science to do it, and we need funding to do it. Our funding is a little on the low side. What are we doing for strategies right now? We have a fundraising campaign currently. I mean, we could do a bailout grant, tank our reputation, and just get money, but I kind of don't want to do that. Let's check our mission control and see what we have available. A new surface outpost for the moon. Realistically, plant flag on Minmus. We can do that immediately. Let's go do that quick. Get that out of the way. Who do we send? Valentina or Jeb? Well, I don't think Valentina's walked on the surface of Minmus yet, and I think Jeb has. So let's go ahead and pull Valentina out of there. She needs the XP more anyway. You can just go ahead and let go, Valentina. You'll be right here. You're fine. Okay. Let's not fly up too much. Did we already plant a flag over there? I don't remember. Let's go check. If not, we can plant a second one and call it Flag 2, Electric Boogaloo. Surely there's a flag here. Is there seriously no? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Yep, there is a flag here. But that's okay. We can plant another one. Plant flag. Excellent. Flag 2. Electric Boogaloo. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So that completed that contract, and that got us a fair amount of money. And now we can take Valentina right on back. Go ahead and get your RCS out, Valentina. We don't need to go this high up, though, so I'll rest some vertical momentum. Okay. And back we go. Perfect. And, go ahead and climb that. Is the hatch on the other side? The hatch is on the other side. Okay. Get your RCS out. Okay. In we come. There we go. And in you go. Perfect. So, here's the start of our base. What do we need to complete our contract here? Well, we need 1,000 units of monopropellant in our outpost. So I think that has to be our next mission, because we need to complete that contract. Let's head back to the Space Center, and we'll see just how much we will get from completing that contract. It's going to be a fair amount. Rescue from orbit of the moon. Adjusted orbit of Kerbal for one of our fleas. Okay. Plant flag on the moon. We can't do that immediately, but we are going to do that. We need to have our negative gravioli detector before we do that, though. So, realistically, that's not going to be a thing for a little while. Rendezvous in orbit of Kerbal. That's a possibility, but realistically, maybe not right now. Oh, right. The satellite in synchronous orbit around Duna. Now, it doesn't have to be over a particular point, so that's fine. We might want to do this just for the money. Realistically. Because that's a lot of money. And I'm willing to bet our current flea design has enough Delta V to do it. We'd have to double check that. How much would we get for this, though? We would get more for this. We need to do both. So which do we want to do first? We've been working a lot with our surface outpost on Minmus. I think let's take a break from that and position a satellite in synchronous orbit of Duna. However, it is time to put a cut in here, or thereabouts. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we will get our satellite in that synchronous orbit. Subscribe for more, and I will see you all next time.